And a few players on the shelf, but the big absence is someone this team is going to be missing tonight. Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday, and it's Lopez in at the center position. And for the Nets, Harris is out there with LaMarcus Aldridge. Then it's Jordan. Then there's Irving. And it's Harden in at the 1 spot. Greg, we've got two terrific highlight-making teams, both athletic in so many ways.
You know, it makes me hearken all the way back to college, and one of my teammates, Stacey Ogden, one of the greatest athletes I ever played alongside. Well, we're going to see a lot of his impact in tonight's game.
Holiday, the pass to Lopez. He kicks it to Antetokounmpo. Outside Holiday. Shot clock at 6. Inside, here's Lopez. Rebounded by the Nets.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Here's Irving. No good. Now the Bucks take it the other way. And now the fast break. Middleton with the ball. The Bucks keep it going. A new 14-second clock.
Yeah, just a fantastic job to stay with the play and just not give up. Excellent effort on the offensive backboard.
Harden outside. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Maybe the best ever at earning free throws. I mean, Harden has mastered the art of contact and still being able to get off the shot.
And both free throws good for James Harden.
You can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
Lopez with the ball. Middleton outside. From outside the arc. He doesn't hit that one.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
The shot's good from Irving.
I know Kyrie is not the biggest guy on the floor, but he is built to take that kind of contact.
Harden against Holiday. On the wing, DiVincenzo. Back to Holiday. And it's blocked by Jordan.
If there's one end of the floor that DJ takes seriously, it's the defensive end, and he loves to get up and reject those shots.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in, and that one is good. Now Harden. From deep. The offensive rebound. No good that time. Milwaukee's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That's his first foul. Brooklyn making some changes. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for DeAndre Jordan. Green comes in for LaMarcus Aldridge. And it's Bruce Brown in for Joe Harris. The Bucks also changing it up. P.J. Tucker comes in for Brook Lopez. And it's Pat Connaughton in for Dante DiVincenzo. Portis, he's checked in for the Bucks. Bryn Forbes comes in for Drew Holiday. Tucker finds Portis. Rebound, Brooklyn. In transition, here come the Nets. And Irving gets it to go on the assist by Green.
Well, he didn't need to add the spice, but I like it spicy.
Here is Forbes. Outside Portis. 1:39 left here in the first quarter. Green with the block. And they're able to recover. 5 on the clock. And the Bucks miss again.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. And that's a bad miscue. And you can't give up looks like that all game long.
Shots are just flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter.
Here is Forbes following the basket by Kyrie Irving. The pass to Middleton. Shoots over Brown. Off the left rim and out.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Milwaukee with the ball. Following the basket by Kyrie Irving. Here's Connaughton. And that one is off. Great D that time from Irving. Here's Harden. And the jam by Harden.
And I just love how aggressive Harden is inside. When he's deep like that, he is ready to finish with authority.
Fords the pass to Portis. Now here's Tucker. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And I like what he did at the line a season ago. How about 81%?
That's good from Tucker. Some changes for Brooklyn. Blake Griffin, he's checked in for Bruce Brown. Luwawu Cabarrot comes in for Kyrie Irving. And it's Tyler Johnson in for James Harden. The Bucks also with the sub. Caruge is checked in for Chris Middleton. Johnson kicks to Luwawu Cabarrot. Three-pointer. Caruge grabs the board.
Yeah, they got that one, but early on, it's really been a struggle for them to secure that defensive backboard. And running with a full head of steam, but completely under control.
Yeah, you think he's comfortable at that speed? He's done it so many times before. Just an absolute blur in transition, and that helps get the rhythm going.
At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Brooklyn. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And guys, what stands out to you from the Nets in this one?
Well, their effort on the defensive end has set the tone for this game.
Yeah, defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. And Brooklyn looking who they've got. Harden out there with Brown. Then it's Joe Harris. Then there's Griffin. And it's Claxton in at the 5. And Nicholas Claxton gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Some changes for Brooklyn. Green, he's checked in for Harris. Luwawu Cabarrot comes in for Bruce Brown. And it's Johnson in for James Harden. Caruge is checked in for the Bucks. The Nets with the lead. Here's Luwawu. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
That's going to be a big morale booster.
And you know what? It could come down to those second chance buckets when it's all said and done today.
Well, especially in a close game, every possession matters.
Outside Portis. Now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Johnson surveying the floor. Launches a 3. It's rebounded by Portis. The Bucks shooting 33% for the night. That's a big thorn in their side right now. Caruge passes to Portis. Back to Caruge. Greg, we know the names of the superstars, but there are players that are just under that category who probably should get a little more recognition.
Hey, Kevin, that's a great point, and I'm going to toot my alma mater's horn a little bit. Christian Wood's a guy that kind of
good one, yes.
Reminds me of that. He's kind of on the come up. How about Devontae Graham, the second rounder back in 2018, but he's showing to be an established young talent in this league, and there are many more guys like that, and they're going to have their opportunity to become household names.
Johnson's been putting in the hours to get more and more consistent from the free throw line.
Here's what Brooklyn's going with right now. DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Nicholas Claxton. LaMarcus Aldridge comes in for Blake Griffin. Joe Harris is checked in for Green, and it's Kyrie Irving in for Luwawu Cabarrot. Here's Antetokounmpo. Aldridge with some nice D.
Well, a lot of players in the league are going to make that shot, and for him, it's pretty much automatic. It's a good defensive effort to prevent the layup.
As the game has gone along, they've gotten more and more aggressive on the backboard.
To the middle, and the dunk by Giannis.
Not sure how he saw that there. Holiday with a firm understanding how to get the ball to an open teammate.
Pass to Irving. From the line. No good there. Now the Bucks take it the other way. Holiday goes in. The Bucks working the ball around.
2 minutes.
Giannis against Irving. And the dunk by Giannis.
Giannis bringing it down, using that sensational length to get that finish.
And here is Johnson. Passes it to Harris. The kick out to Irving. From downtown. Let's keep it alive. And there's Jordan putting it right back in. And the Nets lead by 2.
Well, Jordan just wreaking havoc on the rim now.
Outside Holiday. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
Irving way outside. From deep. Hits the three-point bomb. Irving's got 11 points.
Such a remarkable scorer. Kyrie has such a quick trigger. The D has no chance there.
51 seconds left to play here in the half. And Antetokounmpo. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. And that's now 6 points for Giannis. Irving with the ball. 11 points in the game. Outside Aldridge. Back to Irving. And there's the call on Giannis Antetokounmpo. That's foul number 2 for him. Some changes for Brooklyn. Luwawu Cabarrot, he's checked in for Kyrie Irving. And it's James Harden in for Tyler Johnson.
Look at the big fella working on that possession. He knows how to fend guys off and get those rebounds.
Here's Giannis. Kicks it down to Middleton. And the foul on Joe Harris. That is his first foul of the game. Seven seconds left here in the second. Here's Lopez. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. So
it's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, folks. Ernie Johnson here with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Kyrie Irving was red hot to start the first. He had 11 points and 1 rebound. And that...
we've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Kyrie Irving really making a difference here.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
Setting the floor for the Bucks. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Middleton in at the small forward position.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure.
And that foot injury robbing Dante DiVincenzo of much of his rookie season. But in year 2, he had a nice bounce back.
One of the things, Greg, that I think is most important for any player at any level is any time that you're hurt, you still have an opportunity from the bench to pick up some of the nuances of the game. There's no doubt that Dante did that last year, and this year has stepped in and continued to contribute to this ball club.
And here we go. Brooklyn fast break. Irving leading the charge.
Kyrie, such a blur in the open court, leaks out so quickly and then gets to the right spot in transition.
Holiday. He feeds it to Antetokounmpo. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Harden against DiVincenzo.
Frozen. The guy is just ice cold, unable to contribute offensively.
Shots good by Middleton.
And not wasting any time here, kicking their offense right back into gear. That's 3 of 4 from the field.
DiVincenzo against Harden, and the shot goes down. Harden's got 6 points.
Inside, outside, Harden will attack you from anywhere. Nice play.
Here's Holiday. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. He has 6.
Yeah, 80%. Is that a good number from the field? I think so. 4 of 5 here shooting. Terrific start.
Here's Harden. Milwaukee with the rebound. Antetokounmpo's got his 5th rebound in this one.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter. Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Here's what Brooklyn's going with right now. Blake Griffin, he's checked in for Jordan. And it's Bruce Brown in for Joe Harris. And Milwaukee with a change here, too. Antetokounmpo's checked in.
Nice pass here to set that basket up.
Irving surveying the floor. Stolen by Holiday. Fast break, Milwaukee. Floats it up for Giannis. It's good again, and an excellent 7 for 8 shooting night so far.
He's got a lot to do with the position that they're in. A very smart offensive performance tonight from him.
Harden outside. Pass to Irving. Here's the 3. Rebound, Giannis Antetokounmpo. Giannis has got 6 rebounds here tonight. And it's Antetokounmpo penetrating. And foul. And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Chiozza scanning the floor to end the run. Rebounded by the Bucks. Now the Bucks moving it up. Antetokounmpo running. .105 left in the third. It's stolen by Brown. Here's Green. That's tipped, and he recovers it. Lays it up and banks it in.
Hard work on the offensive glass. You can see the coaching staff rise up and clap for that effort.
Fords the pass to Connaughton. And he banks in the layup. Connaughton's got the lead back up to 7 now for the Bucks.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
There's Chiozza. Count that one. Chiozza's got his first bucket in this one.
Now that's how you draw it up right there. A screen to shed the defense, a quick move to the bucket, and you get the lay-in.
Forbes the pass to Portis. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Back to Portis. Left side, Antetokounmpo. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Here's Chiozza. Shot from 16. No good on the last second attempt there. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. The The Bucks on top. They're up by 5. And time for the short break. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. They've got Green on out there with Harden. Then it's Joe Harris. And it's Claxton in at the pivot spot manning the middle. So that's the Nets 5.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
Brown the pass to Claxton. Over Middleton. Puts the move on. Another shot. And they call the foul. And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
And that one drops for him.
An even stronger second half. Tremendous efficiency at the offensive end of the floor.
Harden surveying the D. And the jam by Harden.
And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. Portis can't get it to go. Nets trail by 3. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Here's what Brooklyn's going with right now. Aldridge comes in for Nicholas Claxton. And Irving subbed in for Brown. Here's Harden. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That's on Brook Lopez.
And the southpaw stroke of Harden is just beautiful to watch. When he's cooking, he's one of the more lethal scorers in our league.
Harden hits them both. And so Giannis will bring it up for the Bucks. They lead by 1. Outside Holiday. Now the pass to DiVincenzo. And the 3 off target.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
No good from Irving. The Bucks have gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. And it's Antetokounmpo penetrating.
Watching that guy put on a burst of speed, he takes up so much of the floor. What a burst by Giannis.
Irving against Holiday. Irving dishes to Harden. Makes good on the step-back jumper.
And this is what great players do. Harden understanding how to deliver in a big moment.
Now here is Holiday. In the corner, it's DiVincenzo. And Holiday kicks to Middleton. 6 to shoot. Chalk up 2 there.
Chris Middleton has been waiting for moments like that.
Nets trail by 3. Harden outside. Pass to Irving. To tie it up. The putback. DiVincenzo with the rebound. And the call will be against LaMarcus Aldridge. That's his first foul. Milwaukee leading by 3. Giannis passes to Holiday. look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Middleton dishes to Lopez. And the dunk by Lopez.
Wow, Lopez stepping up. What confidence from the big fella.
Harden outside. It's up a three. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Giannis has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. The shot by Middleton, wide open. And another basket for Milwaukee.
And they've done some nice work as we've come down the stretch here in the final quarter.
And right now is when you have to lay it on the line. Between the two teams, they've clearly been the aggressor.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
He drops the first one, and that trims the lead to 6. Harden hits them both.
And good aggressive basketball in that trip. Drawing the foul, converting the free throws, and then also narrowing the gap.
And here is DiVincenzo. Outside Holiday. Clock at 6. Here's Lopez. And no good that time. Great D that time from Jordan. Irving from long range. And again, it's the Nets missing. Giannis with it. Outside Holiday. In the corner, Middleton with it. Sinks the triple. Middleton's got the lead up to 8 now for the Bucks.
Give them credit. They've worked hard all game, now looking to finish it.
No, great job of getting in position to win a game. It's been an all-out effort from the squad.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
As crafty as they come, Harden uses that tremendous body control to his advantage.
And both free throws good for James Harden. There's 14 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. And so the Bucks take the win. This was a hard fight. All right, David, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for we bring you tonight into... And
Kevin, thanks.
he stays working and stays true. David, thank you. Here are the starters for Brooklyn. Harden out there with Irving. Then there's DeAndre Jordan. Then it's Joe Harris. And it's Aldridge in at the four-man position. And for Portland, they've got Derek Jones. Nurkic is out there with Robert Covington. Then it's Damian Lillard. And it's Simons in at the shooting guard. Now here is Aldridge. Harden inside the three-point line. That one off the back iron and out.
Oh, he found the open space from mid-range. Just maybe rushed his release a little bit.
Not many teams have the personnel, Greg, to work the ball through the post, but that's what we're going to see plenty of tonight. These two teams can do it.
No doubt, Kevin. It can really add a dimension to your offense, and it creates different rotations defensively, especially when you've got someone down low that's going to demand a double team. And so I'm interested to see, in essence, some old school basketball in terms of how teams rotate out of that post.
I am too. Here's Lillard. Following the basket by DeAndre Jordan. Fires from 18. And Lillard gets it to go.
Pick and roll master. You got to respect how decisive Lillard is. I mean, he often makes great decisions.
Outside Irving. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
You can learn a lot by watching him operate in their offense.
First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. Here's Lillard. The feed to Nurkic. 6 on the shot clock. Portland moving the ball around. And it's Kyrie Irving with the rebound. The Nets have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. It's Harden with the drive.
And when Harden sees a clear lane to the hoop, just move out the way. He jumps on it. So relentless in how he exploits open space.
Now here's Lillard. Pass to Nurkic. The shot from the low post is good. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Harden with it. Outside Aldridge. Outside Irving. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Portland trailing here. Here's Lillard. We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Down low and stolen by Jordan. Here's Irving. Good. And Harris gets the assist. Irving's got his second basket.
I mean, he's a strong finisher. He exhibits great body control. Irving, he's a special talent.
And Joe Harris, the lethal shooter, he can also be a threat in the pick-and-roll game.
Yeah, Harris does a great job reading what a defense is giving. He's more than just a catch-and-shoot type of player. Harris can hit shots on the move and isn't afraid to go at defenders.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Count that bucket.
Now, realizing when the defenders have overcommitted, like how Nurkic looks to hit the open man.
Harden against Lillard. Pass to Harris. Jordan dishes to Harris. Passes to Harden. Shoots over Lillard. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. And the call will be against Harris. That's his first foul. An almost entirely new group here for Portland. Enes Kanter's checked in for Yusuf Nurkic. Anthony comes in for Robert Covington. Powell, he's checked in for Derek Jones. And it's C.J. McCollum in for Anthony Simons. Then for the Nets, Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Jordan. Green comes in for LaMarcus Aldridge. And it's Bruce Brown in for Harris. Here is Harden, following the score by Damian Lillard. Harden right side. 36 seconds left in the first quarter. Claxton. Rebound by the Trailblazers. And now Portland on the break. Lillard scanning the floor. It's McCollum on the wing, covered by Irving. Shot from free throw range. Tips it, and Cantor able to finish.
He's one of the best per-minute rebounders in the game. Cantor gets a lot of his points this way.
Harden the pass to Claxton. Outside Irving. The shot. And the Nets miss again. And so it's Damian Lillard making things happen for the Portland Trailblazers. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. We've got more in store for you right after this. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And from Portland, guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Yeah, how many coaches say, we want to start fast? Now, let's see if they can maintain that intensity.
Setting the floor for the Nets. We've got Tyler Johnson. Green is out there with Griffin. And it's Claxton in at the 5. Johnson outside. Green the pass to Griffin. Carmelo Anthony comes up with the rebound. And so it's Anthony bringing it up for the Trailblazers. They lead by 4. And for Brooklyn, they're shooting a lackluster 38% for the game, struggling so far. Johnson, the pass to Griffin. Anthony with the defensive effort.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Powell finds Anthony. They get it again. Cantor. And Cantor throws it down.
When you pair Cantor's strong frame with the scorer's mentality, you get a guy that loves it.
Johnson, the pass to Llewellyn. Johnson up top. He's guarded by McCollum. The pass to Llewellyn. To the paint. He's looking for Griffin and finds him. And then Griffin with the dunk.
I love whenever Griffin finishes with power. I mean, he's showing he's not to be messed with close to the basket.
And Blake Griffin, the combination of power and agility, that guy is a handful inside.
Yeah, Jay, he can finish with either hand. He favors that right block, and he's got an array of moves down there to keep you guessing.
And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. Giles has got the lead up to 6 now for the Trailblazers. Now Johnson. He's still scoreless so far in this one. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That's on Enes Kanter. Greg, you were a feared ball hawk in your playing days, and I know you see similar players playing today.
No doubt about that, Kev. You know, Ben Simmons, a player at 6'10" with those hands. He's incredible to watch on that. And how about Fred VanVleet, though? He's a guy, they say he's 6'1". I don't know. But he gets into you and competes, man. And that's the beauty of our game. You know, you can be as big as the trees and have a major impact, or you can be one of those little fellas, as they like to call us, and be equally as effective on the floor.
Like the Chris Pauls, the Patrick Beverleys, there are a lot of those guys that play the ball like you did so well. Yeah, right. Great players.
Oh, look, what a confident shooter Irving is. He looks so calm and collective whenever he rises and fires like this.
Now here's McCollum. It's Jones on the wing. Back to McCollum. This one for 3. Up and in. It's good. First basket of the game for him. 1 for 4 shooting.
And sometimes McCollum is automatic from there. You can't give him this shot if you're the D.
Irving surveying the floor. Outside Griffin. Shoots over Covington. The putback, and it's Aldridge on the follow.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. McCollum dishes to Cantor. Back to McCollum. Finds the hole for the second time from the floor. Now 2 for 5.
Gotta respect the speed of McCollum. Fantastic at knifing through the defense and beating them to the bucket.
Nets trail by 5. 59 seconds left in the first half of the game. Irving for 3. Rebounded by Covington. Portland's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. On the wing, Jones. Here's Simons. He's covered by Irving. Pass to Simons. Shot clock at 6. Portland keeps it going. A new 14-second shot clock. Misses from the corner. And a wide open look for McCollum. Sinks the 3-pointer. And now an 8-point Trailblazer lead.
He's finally coming around, trying to make up for that goose egg he put up in the first quarter.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Shot from the wing. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Cantor's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Simons the pass to Cantor. Good if it goes. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him.
Look,
Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, folks, can't tell you how much it means to us. Leading the way at the start, it was Damian Lillard. He had 8 points and 1 assist. Check out. And
we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. You have to like what we've seen so far from Damian Lillard.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
yeah, the offense looks crisp, and guys are hitting their shots.
Trailblazers leading by 8. Third quarter action getting rolling right now. Brought to you by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. On the court right now for the Trailblazers. Norman Powell is out there with Damian Lillard. Then it's Anthony. Then there's Yusuf. Oh, the power on that throwdown. Wow.
I mean, come on, man. Harden is ridiculously clever, including how he decides to posterize you. A superb athlete.
Here is Lillard. 8 points for him. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
And as soon as Harden puts the ball down on the floor, you know he's trying to take it all the way, and he's not afraid to get it hit either.
The Nets have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
And as a group, they shot 75% from the line last season.
He's never rattled at the stripe. Always has that nice soft touch on his free throws.
Now here's Lillard. Pass to Giles. Nurkic trying to get open. Giles, that's good. And the Trailblazers lead by 6.
And what unselfish play from Lillard. This guy's no problem giving it up, especially when his teammate's wide open.
Harden has a wide open look. A 3-pointer is right on target. Harden's got 9 points.
Well, it was just a mystery what the defense was doing there. You never want to give him that much space outside the 3-point line.
Anthony against Harris. Lillard outside. It's good.
His energy level has never dropped in this game. I mean, he's working his tail off, and the D is struggling to keep up.
Well, you look at the career that Dame Lillard has had so far. Taken 6th in the 2012 draft out of Weber State, a small school, but this guy became a franchise player immediately for the Blazers.
Harden scanning the floor. And there it is for him. Harden's got 9 points in the quarter.
But Harden's strength is part of what makes him special. Able to score through all kinds of contact.
And thinking of Lillard, the numbers over his career are incredible.
And Lillard found his strength as a shooter, and boy, did he exploit it. He's been averaging 20 points per game almost his entire career, and he's kept adding to his game as one of the elite players in our league.
Powell. Rebounded by the Nets. Green kicks to Harris. Powell against Brown. Here's Harden on the wing. He's looking for Jordan and finds him. Shoots over Nurkic. Jordan's shot is off.
For a player who's almost a sure thing to score in tight, that one's a stunner.
Here's Anthony, and he floats in for the easy two. Credit the assist on that one.
Yeah, just superb focus there from Melo, overpowering the D and still finishes.
Harden against Lillard. Harden's shot is off. Trailblazers leading by 5. Anthony dishes to Lillard. Out to the wing. Here's Giles. Jordan with the rebound.
He's as surprised as anyone with that miss. When he's left alone like that, you can usually count it.
And Jeff Green, the bucket on the assist by Brown.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
1:07 left in the third quarter. Jordan against Lillard. 2 points. That one goes.
Well, talking about Lillard, he's so good as a scorer in the paint. I mean, probably just as good as any point guard.
Harden with it. He's got 11. Harris's shot is off. Anthony, the pass to Giles. Here's Nurkic. Back to Giles. Here's Powell. Out to Anthony. The Trailblazers need to get off a shot. Kept alive. Nurkic, the pass to Giles. Kicks it out to Lillard. Back to Giles. Poked loose. From deep three-point range. The shot by Powell, no good.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-ups.
Yeah, and I have too, which is why they're okay with it. I'm sure if he gets that kind of look again, he's going to let it fly again.
Powell for 3, and that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Portland out in front, leading by 3. From Portland, we're back in a moment. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
Oh, beautiful feed. Always a luxury to have a big man who can see the whole floor.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. On the court for the Nets, getting the fourth quarter going. They've got Kyrie Irving. He's out there with Harden. Griffin is out there with LaMarcus Aldridge. And it's Claxton in at the 4. Takes the 13-footer. The Trailblazers rebound. And out of bounds as Brooklyn gains possession. So for the Trailblazers, Robert Covington comes in for Carmelo Anthony. And it's Simons in for Powell. And that was another look at the aggressive D that led to the mobile 1 block.
Emphatic with the rejection. You've got to appreciate that kind of forceful defense.
Irving from long range. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Harden's got 3 assists now in this one. And so it's McCollum. He'll bring it up for the Trailblazers. Kicks it to Jones. Up top, Canner. 6 to shoot. Here's Simons. Rebound, Brooklyn. This offense has really been clicking.
And they know it, guys. They're playing right now with the kind of energy that is hard to deal with.
Irving passes to Claxton. From down in the low post, it goes. Claxton's got the lead up to 4 now for the Nets. The Trailblazers shooting pretty good tonight at 48%. It's McCollum with the drive. Cantor. It's deflected. Oh, and a fast break for the Nets. Harden's got the ball. And Irving with the basket on the assist from Harden. Now it's a 6-point Nets lead.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
McCollum passes to Cantor. Kicks it out to McCollum. They need this. Draws contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
A superb concentration from the clever guard. McCullum, he's so used to getting knocked around, going up easy for him.
Johnson, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Nets leading by 3. At the elbow, Griffin. Kicks it out to Johnson. Back to Griffin. That shot off. Excellent D that time from Jones.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really off.
So for the Trailblazers, Nurkic checked in for Cantor. Little comes in for Anthony Simons. And Damian Lillard subbed in for C.J. McCollum. Now Lillard. Shoots from 14. Portland no good that time either. The Nets have gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the 4th. A pretty nice efficiency there. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him. That sends Kyrie Irving to the free throw line. Nasir Little picks one up. Cantor, he's checked in for the Trailblazers. Carmelo Anthony comes in for Jones. Then for the Nets, DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Nicholas Claxton. Joe Harris comes in for Blake Griffin. And James Harden subbed in for Tyler Johnson. Lillard finds Cantor. Back to Lillard. Jacks up a 3. It's hauled in by DeAndre Jordan. Jordan's got his 5th rebound in this one. Harris outside. Jordan against Anthony. Over Anthony. No good from Jordan. Trailblazers trail by 6. And it's Anthony with the jam.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And how about them not settling? I mean, instead of being lazy with the shot selection, they go right to the rim.
Back to Irving. Over Little. Aldridge. Excellent D from Cantor. Trailblazers have gone 2 of 7 from the field in what's been a cold start to the 4th quarter for them. The wide open look here for Anthony. Off target with the open look. Nets have gone 5 for 9 from the field in the final quarter so far. And here's Harden. Outside Irving. There's the lob to Harden. And Harden with the stuff.
It's winning time. Harden knows his job description.
Guys, a critical time for them in this ballgame.
You got to play mistake-free.
Lillard fires away from way outside. Quick shot there, and it's off target. And the call will be against Jusuf Nurkic. That is his first foul of the game. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Outside Irving. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Irving's got the lead up to 9 now for the Nets.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, I love how they play for one another out there. No signs of selfishness. They're just a total team effort.
Fires the 3. The shot, no good. And so it's Brooklyn with the win. This, David, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And in the locker room, each guy has been going over and through his own routine to get ready. But once they... And with...
Well, guys,
You certainly come a long way, D.A. Thanks. And they'll have some minutes to make up for with an injury in their roster.
Short a rotation player, nothing they can't overcome. But it does shrink your margin for error just a bit.
Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. They've got Derek Jones. Robert Covington out there with Nurkic. Then it's Damian Lillard. And it's Simons in at the shooting guard position. And for the Bucks, Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday, and it's Lopez in at center. So the Portland Trailblazers able to put the first points up on the board. Covington against Lopez. The shot by Antetokounmpo. Nobody around. Off target with his three. And here's Portland. And stolen by DiVincenzo. And Covington sends it back. And that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will retain possession. Milwaukee with the ball. The shot by Middleton. Wide open.
Yeah, a little bit surprising he hasn't connected on at least one of his 3 shots yet, but he's going to keep shooting.
And you look at Robert Covington, first-team All-Defense in 2018, the kind of versatile stopper that every team in the league could use.
Here's Holiday, following the score by Damian Lillard. Holiday, the pass to DiVincenzo. Feeds to Giannis, and stolen by Lillard. And now Portland on the break. Jones is running. And then Jones with the jam.
Love the patience from Covington. Lets the situation develop and then delivers a perfect strike.
And Covington may be not a star, but he's a winning player. We've seen that.
And the perfect example of that 3-and-D role player. Can guard 4 or 5 positions and can definitely sling it from outside.
Lillard from outside. No good. Shot missing. So Milwaukee will take it the other way. Holiday dishes to Middleton. The kick out to Holiday. They get the rebound. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
That's a battle down there. It's one of the reasons Lopez has been in this league for over a decade. Solid effort.
Lillard with it. The dish now to Nurkic. Passes it to Simons. And yes, it's good.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Pass to Giannis. Here's DiVincenzo. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Just more and more you see these small little plays that give you an idea how much Giannis is assimilating with his offensive game. Angles, passes, and more playmaking.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-up. So maybe just a step too far.
And, guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Now here's Lillard on deep. DiVincenzo with the rebound.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
And Holiday kicks to Middleton. Stolen away. Nurkic up top. Kicks it out to Jones. Lets it go from deep. Rebounded by the Bucks. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Middleton the pass to Holiday. Now Lopez. A shot by Holiday. Nobody around. The shot off that time. And it's Brook Lopez with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Portis, he's checked in for Lopez. P.J. Tucker comes in for Antetokounmpo. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Chris Middleton. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Dante DiVincenzo. Portland also making some changes. Cantor, he's checked in for Nurkic. Anthony comes in for Derek Jones. And it's Powell in for Anthony Simons.
Nothing seems to be going down for him today.
And Holiday has it in the corner. Cantor against Portis. And the Bucks miss again. And it's Anthony with the ball for Portland. Powell, no one around him. That's in there. Anthony with the assist.
Melo good at scanning the entire floor, and that's why that time he found the open teammate.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Holiday, the pass to Portis. And Cantor pulls it down.
We're not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
Lillard from outside.
Well, some credit to Holiday there on the defensive end. Hand up to contest the shot.
And we reached. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And taking a look at the Trailblazers' performance here, boys, what do you think they're doing or not doing?
Well, their effort on the defensive end has set the tone for this game.
That defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
They've got P.J. Tucker. He's out there with Bobby Portis, and it's Holiday in at the 1. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. Here's Powell. Pass to Canner. Back to Powell. Trying to find Canner. Gets it to him. Comes up empty down low.
The defense is tough as it comes right there. He's a hard man to deny when he gets the ball to the rim.
Greg, I think of you in a New York Knicks uniform, legendary arena you played in. What was that experience like?
Kevin, intense. I remember the first time I suited up in a preseason game. We played the Dallas Mavericks. Both teams went up and down the court 3 times and nobody scored, and the fans started booing. And that's when I knew this is a little bit different. You better bring your A game.
And thicker skin, correct?
That too, yeah. And fortunately, there was no social media or internet back then. Goodness gracious.
Now here's Anthony following the miss by C.J. McCollum. And the shot goes in.
Carmelo really has great footwork down low, showing off the feel right there when he gets near the paint.
Here is Forbes. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. The pass to Karuch. Makes it off the glass.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
Portland leading. And here's McCollum. Offensive rebound. Cantor kicks to Powell. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. Powell's got 5 now.
Like the execution there from Cantor. Usually likes to score, this time with the pass.
Here is Forbes. He's guarded by McCollum. Pass to Karuch. Launches it. The shot, no good. And the Trailblazers going the other way. To the inside, Anthony dishes to Powell. That's in there. Anthony with the assist. And it's a 5-point Trailblazer lead.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Connaughton passes to Portis. Here is Forbes. He's guarded by McCollum. Portis in the post. He's against Cantor.
I'm shocked he missed that wide open look. He has to feel embarrassed he blew that one.
McCollum passes to Giles. And he gets the bucket. Giles has got the lead up to 7 now for the Trailblazers.
And McCollum has done a lot to improve his impact on the defensive end. Very active with his hands and how he challenges shots.
Well, the blocks numbers last year jumped up a bit. That's kind of a nice indicator of what you're talking about, GA. And he just doesn't get tired. And if he can give some more on the defensive end like he's shown, it's going to help out the team.
Now here's McCollum. 7-point game, the biggest lead in the game. Really left alone that time.
And right now, they're just focused on putting together good possessions.
Yeah, that's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down, and the game is fully in their control.
Here's Portis following the basket by C.J. McCollum. Back to Forbes. And he can't stop this drought. Another miss. And so they foul intentionally.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. And then for the Trailblazers, Yusuf Nurkic. He's checked in for Cantor. Jones comes in for Giles. And it's Simons in for Pop.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Holiday gets the bucket.
Shooting it with more confidence now. Look at his face. He didn't look quite right in the opening minutes. Finding it now.
McCollum outside. He dishes it to Nurkic. Back to McCollum. He feeds it to Nurkic. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum. Nurkic has got the lead back up to 9 now for Portland. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Here's Giannis, and the dunk by Giannis.
As Giannis has grown in his physical stature, widening those shoulders, having more strength, these are the kind of plays that make all that hard work pay off.
And a wide open look for McCollum. Trailblazers keep it alive. Kicks it out to Jones. Beyond the arc. Jones. It's good on the putback.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
And so it's the Portland Trailblazers. All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. The first quarter for the Trailblazers was fairly even. The largest lead they had was 6 in the opening period. That's all for now.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. And the Bucks with possession here. 9-point game on the floor for Portland. Robert Covington out there with Derek Jones. Then it's Damian Lillard. Then there's Yusuf Nurkic. And it's Simons in at the 2 guard. Now here is Holiday. Clock at 6. Here's DiVincenzo. That one wide left.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
Now Lillard. Pass to Simons. He wants to get it to Nurkic and does. And the officials call him for a 3-second violation. Bucks trail by 9. Now here's Giannis. Holiday attacking, and Holiday throws it down.
Well, we should all take a Holiday like that there. Get some speed under the rim, driving inside, and really taking off for the jam.
There's the 3, and that's good. Damian Lillard for 3. Lillard's got 5 points so far.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Now here's Giannis, and Jones sends it back. Just over a minute and a half played here in the third. Nurkic kicks to Jones. Lillard outside. Pass to Simons. Inside, Nurkic. Lopez with the block.
Excellent off-ball awareness as Brook was able to get over there and swat it away. Yeah, you could throw that pass just about anywhere, even the top of the square for Giannis to go and get.
Here's Simons. Lopez with the block. Here's DiVincenzo, and he converts the layup.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
Trailblazers leading by 6. Lillard with it. He has 5. The jump hook uses the glass to drop it in. 7 points in the game. Teams have dynasties. The 90s, Michael Jordan. We've seen it over the many decades. Over the next decade, though, who do you think is going to lead the pack there, Greg?
Ooh, that's a great question. You know, with the way Father Time is treating LeBron, you might have to wait and see because he is still playing at such a high level. But, you know, obviously Giannis has got to be on the short list with the Bucks. For me, I really look at Luka in Dallas. I just feel like with Kristaps Porzingis, that duo could just be deadly with how the game is played. But don't sleep on the Celtics with Tatum and Brown and that group that they have, with the front office they have, man, I think the league overall is going to be in great shape moving forward.
It sure seems that way. And Portland again with the bucket.
Well, sometimes you got to take a picture and understand what the defense is giving up, and Lillard took advantage there.
A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. The drive by Giannis. Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Lillard with no one around. No good with the triple.
Well, his shooting has been a little bit below par. You think about what this lead would look like if he was on.
Antetokounmpo dishes to Middleton. No good on the three. And so Lillard will bring it up for Portland. They've led by as much as 10. Shot from 16. The putback, Cantor. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Trailblazers lead by 8.
One of the game's very best offensive rebounders, Cantor also has the wherewithal to quickly convert for the score.
On the wing, Giannis. He's covered by Cantor. And Giannis throws it down.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. And that one's good, Lillard. Lillard's got 9 points here in the second half.
Man, both on balance and on point. Damian working through that mid-range area now.
DiVincenzo finds Antetokounmpo. Kicks it down to Middleton. From 17 feet out. And another basket for Milwaukee.
Middleton looking pretty comfortable right now playing in the pick and roll, whether he's passing the ball or shooting it. Right now making good decisions.
Lillard left side. And the Trailblazers getting another bucket right there.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
And so it's Damian Lillard making things happen for Portland. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
You know, anytime a guy's in the post and the teammates know he's unselfish, great player movement can create an opportunity just like that.
Who's got Lillard?
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Okay, now let's reset our lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this fourth quarter. And Milwaukee looking at who they've got. Bobby Portis out there with P.J. Tucker. And it's Caruge in at the 3. Here is Forbes, covered by Lillard. Forbes can't get it to go.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And it's Anthony with the jam.
That's right on the money from Lillard. That's how you finish a possession.
Bucks trail by 13. Here is Forbes.
Watch the screen. Watch the screen.
Kicks to Tucker. Back to Forbes. There's the triple. That shot misses. And it's Portland the other way. Lillard looking around. From outside, off the mark. The Bucks shooting for the game at 42%. Caruge passes to Forbes. It's good from long range. Forbes has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
He's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open 3 when he's got it.
And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half in this fourth quarter. Here's Lillard. Lays it up off the glass. Lillard's got 5 points in the quarter.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Forbes the pass to Portis. And Portis throws it down.
And cutting into the lead with the big one-hand throwdown.
That's how you get your team back into it. Trailblazers leading by 10. Here is Lillard. The feed to Cantor. He kicks it to Powell. Shoots the three. And Enes Kanter picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. An almost entirely new group here for Portland. Yusuf Nurkic, he's checked in for Cantor. Robert Covington comes in for Carmelo Anthony. Little, he's checked in for Jones. And it's Simons in for Norman Powell. Covington with the steal. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Lillard against Holiday. Pulls up on the elbow. Lillard misses.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Outside Covington. Little kicks it out to Covington. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. Bucks trail by 10. And the wide open shot from DiVincenzo. And Antetokounmpo on the follow.
Giannis right now getting hard work done on the inside to get some extra possession.
1:44 left in the game. Lillard way outside. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the miss. Giannis has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Middleton can't get it to go. And so it's Covington who brings up the ball for the Trailblazers. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. To the middle, 11 feet away. Hits got that one from Nurkic. And that's now 6 points for Nurkic.
Well, the team set up Nurkic so well there. He had plenty of space, calm and collecting.
Holiday, the pass to Giannis. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. Here's Lillard. And 1:01 left to play here in the fourth. On the top of the key. He can't get that one to fall. The Bucks go the other way with it. Holiday attacking. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Middleton for 3. And here's DiVincenzo from the arc. 3-on-3. Covington passes to Simons. Count it. And the Trailblazers lead by 10.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yeah, when you step into an opposing team's arena and you can play with this type of composure, boy, that food tastes good on the way out of town.
Now, how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket?
And guys, they can just sit on the ball here if they want to.
They have earned this win.
Lillard outside. And so it's Portland winning this one. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead. Welcome, sports fans. Thanks for joining us. And a few players on the shelf, but the big absence is someone this team is going to be missing tonight. So the Nets starting five. Harden out there with Kyrie Irving. Then there's DeAndre Jordan. Then there's Harris. And it's Aldridge in at the 4 spot. And for the Bucks, Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday. And it's Middleton in at the 3, the small forward. And they double up Giannis. Just 4 to shoot. And Lopez throws it down.
You know, when you see Antetokounmpo make a pass like that, it tells you just how much he's matured and grown as a player and decision maker.
Here's Irving. Doesn't get it to drop for him. And Milwaukee will come the other way.
Well, you can be the judge of if it's fair or not, but Kyrie Irving has earned himself the reputation of being moody, to say the least.
Yeah, and you know, sometimes that sword cuts both ways. Sometimes it's the players, sometimes it's the media, and the media's perception. It's a combination of the two. Clearly, Kyrie can sometimes go off on tangents and come from left field in interviews. I mean, he's not the only player, present or past, that's been guilty of that. One thing you can't deny, though, is this guy loves the game. And it's a matter of continuing to mature and grow as a leader. So I say give him more time, and he'll refine himself in that area.
And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. DiVincenzo gets the bucket. In a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for Milwaukee.
You know, they've done a great job of getting a hand up on shooters. Actually have gotten a lot of blocks as well, solidifying that defensive effort.
Yeah, the other thing, though, is they have attacked in the open floor. They're definitely getting a lot of easy ones that way.
Boy, so crafty a player is James Harden. I mean, when he gets inside, he finds all kinds of ways and manner in which to score.
Holiday with it. Giannis left side. Stolen by Harden. And here we go. Harden heading to the hoop. And Harden with the stuff.
Really good to see Harden get nasty on defense. He's got quick instincts and quick hands. And I like how he pilfers it on occasion.
Here's Holiday. Banked in off the glass. Holiday's got his second bucket.
Impressive start here. That's 5 straight makes to start the game.
Harden the pass to Irving. A 3-ball. Antetokounmpo pulls it in.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
And it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the officials.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Because of that big body and 7-foot frame, Lopez a handful to keep off the glass.
Here's Harden, and oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And Clark, when you look at the footwork of James Harden, arguably some of the best in the history of this league.
And you know, Greg, he studied the greats. I mean, he loved Ginobili's Euro step and then added it to his own game. Now he's taking that to another level, and he's the one giving out the lesson. But you're right. Got great strength, but the footwork is really outstanding.
Looking at who's out there now for the Bucks. Portis, he's checked in for Lopez. P.J. Tucker comes in for Antetokounmpo. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Drew Holiday. The shot's good from Forbes.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Here's Claxton, shoots inside. Shot clock at 6. Here's Harden. Buries it down low. Harden's got 8. Milwaukee leading by 6. 46 seconds left in the first. Now here's Middleton. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Here's Portis. The rebound by the Nets. Here's Irving. Brown trying to free himself up. Irving can't hit.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Nets trail by 6. Here's Brown. And he makes good on the layup.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Here is Forbes. The shot by Middleton, wide open. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Bucks lead by 4. And don't go away. We'll be back momentarily. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And for the Bucks guys, what jumps out to you stats-wise?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
They've got P.J. Tucker. He's out there with Bobby Portis. And it's Connaughton in at the shooting guard. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. And that was a great replay we just saw of our Mobile One block.
The defensive awareness, the timing, when you have to face a defender that can reject you like that, it can alter your approach.
Here's Forbes. That 3 off the mark.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Green. And it's good for 2.
And you really can't forget about Green's speed. So effective on the drive.
Milwaukee in the lead. Here is Forbes. There's the pass to Connaughton. Back to Forbes. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Pulls up on the wing. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Johnson surveying the floor. The shot comes out, so Milwaukee will take it the other way. Here's Nwora. He's covered by Brown, and Portis throws it down.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
Johnson attacking. It's good on the putback.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
And Connaughton has it in the corner. Takes the 3. It's hauled in by Claxton. Nets trail by 4. Brown the pass to Green. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Green's got 4 this quarter.
Seems to have a knack for hitting guys in their spots. His vision excellent.
Here is Forbes. He's guarded by Johnson. Nwora can't get it to go. The Nets have gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. Griffin can't get it to go in. The Bucks have gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. Count it, good. Connaughton's got his first points of the game.
Boy, Tucker ever unselfish in how he goes about his game. Nice job finding his teammate there.
Down low, here's Green. The lead pass was put in just the right spot.
Yep, you know, after a scoreless first period, he's really turned it up a notch, building some momentum.
It's Portis high post. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Portis has got his second basket of the game.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Johnson up top. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Outside, Green. Kicks it out to Johnson. From 15 feet away, the putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Yeah, and no one's ever questioned the desire. Griffin using his strength and explosiveness to make good on the second chance opportunities.
Here's Connaughton. Right side, Portis. Over to the wing. Plenty of space. And again, it's Milwaukee converted.
Squaring up with confidence, Tucker just continues to make a variety of plays for this team.
Johnson, the pass to Green. .44 seconds left to play in the first half. Good on the bucket. Green's got 8 points in the quarter.
Well, I love the way he goes after it there. I mean, and you've got to respect that. He's rewarded for his efforts of pursuing the ball.
Here's Connaughton. Pass to Portis. Griffin with some nice D. And so Griffin will bring it up for the Nets. Trailing by 2. The Nets have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both. And he makes the first. A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. And a new group in for the Nets. DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Griffin. LaMarcus Aldridge comes in for Nicholas Claxton. Joe Harris is checked in for Green. And it's James Harden in for Tyler Johnson. Harris against Middleton. Lopez left side. And a missed layup. So a tie game here as we finish the first half.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, folks. Ernie Johnson. A competitive matchup for Milwaukee in the first quarter. At one stretch in the opening period, they built up. And that's...
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You gotta like what Harden has done in this game so far.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
Setting the floor for the Nets. We've got Harden. Aldridge out there with DeAndre Jordan. Then it's Kyrie Irving, and it's Harris in at the 3. Harden right side. Here's Aldridge. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Lopez with the ball. Picked up by Harris. And the dunk by Lopez.
The big fella with the big finish. Lopez rocking that rim.
Now Harden. 8 points for him. Greg is a broadcaster. Who have been some of your favorite personalities to cover?
Man, that's a great question. You know, most of the stars, I'm a big fan of Durant and Steph and LeBron and those guys. Chris Paul's another one that's a favorite. So many other guys, you know, there's so much more personality and so much more confidence these guys have working in front of the camera. I think that just makes for a better experience.
Somebody asked me the other day, who is my favorite? You know who I said?
Who was that?
Greg Anthony.
Oh, you're just saying that because it's true.
Passes it to Antetokounmpo. The kick out to Holiday. They get it back.
Oh, how about the finesse there? Nice little gentle touch on the board.
And you know, when you have that gentle touch, those tip-ins are easy to come by.
But only if you grind hard enough to get yourself in tight before the shot goes up, guys. You got to get your work done before the shot is attempted.
The three from Harden. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Antetokounmpo's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
Lopez kicks to Holiday. The kick out to Antetokounmpo. There's the dish to Lopez. Oh, wow!
Boy, looking to add to his highlight reel that time, the big fella. Lopez showing you a little extra athletic ability for a big guy.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
And going back to his performance at the line last year, guys, 84% as a free throw shooter.
Guys, I thought he got into a groove last year at the charity stripe, and I thought he maintained it deep into the season as well.
Harris kicks to Irving. It's Harden with the drive, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
And it's kind of the running joke when you think of James Harden, often maligned for his lack of effort defensively, but quite honestly, I thought he improved a great deal a season ago.
And you know, Greg, I observed the same thing. His overall commitment was better. And not just steals and blocks either. I'm just talking about his awareness, his commitment to that end of the floor. It was a focal point. If he continues on that track, I think he's going to make an impact at that end as well.
And that one's good by Giannis.
That's why you got to push Giannis Antetokounmpo out of the paint. I mean, he's too long, too skilled, and very confident from this area. You got to get him out of there.
Harden against DiVincenzo. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo. Kicks it down to Middleton. Giannis outside. The Bucks working the ball around. Lopez finds Holiday. The putback. It's good on the putback. And the Bucks lead by 7.
At the offensive end, he's been assertive and efficient, guys. A big reason why they hold this lead right now.
Harden scanning the floor. And the Nets miss again.
He's certainly been cold this quarter, guys, but trying to shoot his way back into a groove.
Antetokounmpo kicks to DiVincenzo. Tries again. And Giannis with the layup. Antetokounmpo's got the lead up to 9 now for the Bucks.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Harden outside. That's good. He's 5 for 9.
I really appreciate how Harden handles contact, staying in control of his body, and tremendous balance.
And here's Holiday. Outside, Antetokounmpo. In the corner, Middleton with it. Pass to DiVincenzo. And he uses the glass on the layup. DiVincenzo's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And you're not going to pass up that kind of.
Harden outside. Second chance effort. Right side Aldridge. Baseline J on the way. And Harden on the follow. Harden's got 8 here in the quarter.
Well, I don't think there's anybody who works harder for his points than Harden does. I mean, if he has to attack the glass to get him, he'll do that too.
Holiday surveying the floor. Back to Giannis. And the foul called on Blake Griffin. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Forbes. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. P.J. Tucker is out there with Bobby Portis. Then it's Chris Middleton. Then it's Holiday. And it's Connaughton in at the 2. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. Brown dishes to Irving. The kick out to Brown. The dive for the ball, but they recover it. Jordan the pass to Brown. And a wide open look for Irving. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got 3 assists now in this one. Bucks leading by 4. Holiday with it. And there's the pass to Connaughton. Middleton on the wing. Guarded by Green. From past the arc. Here's Portis. Kicks it down to Middleton. Fires for 3. Nailed from 3-point land. Middleton's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Now, here is Irving. Dishes it to Brown. Shooting foul. And here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul. Seeing if that was the right call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Griffin's checked in for Brooklyn. Harden comes in for Green. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Hey, guys. Well, Mike Budenholzer had some advice for the team during the timeout. His demeanor was not one of a coach whose team was well ahead. He said this is the time to turn up the heat, make one final push, and try to close out strong. Let's see if they were listening, guys.
Thank you, David. Here is Forbes. Ball's knocked loose. Griffin kicks to Irving. Now Harden. Griffin. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time.
That's platinum level dime dropping right there by Harden. Such a smart passer. Gets us to his teammates on time and on target.
On top, Portis. Guarded by Jordan. Portis, the pass to Forbes. Shoots from the high post. Portis can't get it to go.
Boy, defense non-existent there, but they catch a break as he whiffs it.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. Here's Irving. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
You know, that's what makes Kyrie Irving so hard to stop. I mean, you never know what he's going to do when he goes into his bag.
Harris is checked in for Bruce Brown. Both free throws good from Kyrie Irving.
He's basically automatic from the line, not the guy you want to send there now.
Outside Holiday. Over in the corner, Antetokounmpo. And that one drops. And the Bucks lead by 3.
You know, feeling very comfortable taking a big shot when his team needs it. That's a sign of how Antetokounmpo has matured recently. You know, using his size advantage there to rip down that board in traffic.
And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Pass to DiVincenzo. Holiday against Harden, and Holiday kicks to Middleton. Holiday dishes to Middleton. Shot clock at 5. Here's Lopez.
Jordan is such a defensive presence. Really key that he stays engaged at that end of the floor.
Good on the shot. 9 points for Kyrie Irving.
Boy, you need a confident player to get you a big bucket, and that's exactly who Irving is and what he does.
Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Holiday gets the bucket.
With experience, skill, and ability, Holiday makes for the perfect go-to scoring option.
Harden outside. The shot will not fall. So Milwaukee will take it the other way. DiVincenzo with it. He's picked up by Irving. To the paint. Here's Lopez. Count it!
And what about the composure of Lopez? Fantastic.
Here's Irving. There's 53 seconds left in the fourth. Takes a 3. That shot off the mark.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Harris against Middleton. On the wing, Holiday. The kick out to Lopez. A 3 for DiVincenzo. And it's Griffin with the rebound. And here's Griffin. He'll bring it up for the Nets. It's a 5-point game. For the 3. Milwaukee with the rebound. And here's Holiday. So it's Milwaukee picking up the win. Probably. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll wrap. And a look at the status here of both teams' injured players and who will not be in the lineup.
And some uncertainty arises when both teams are missing players. Who is better able to weather the storm and take care of business?
Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. Pairing up in the backcourt, Lillard and McCollum. Giles is out there with Derek Jones, and it's Nurkic in at the 5 spot. And for the Nets, Joe Harris is out there with LaMarcus Aldridge. Then there's Irving. Then it's Harden. And it's Jordan in at the 5 down low. Plenty of experience, Greg, on the floor tonight. How does that shape what we're about to see, do you think?
You know, Kevin, this is one of those games where guys are going to be smart out on the floor. They're going to be in the right positions to make plays. And honestly, this could come down to who makes the bigger, tougher shots.
4 on the shot clock. And the basket by McCollum.
Such a smart offensive player. When McCollum sees these shots open up, he doesn't think twice about firing.
At the elbow, it's Aldridge. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Aldridge has got his second basket of the game.
Oh, even from that range, the floater is one of the toughest shots in the game.
Irving against Lillard. Teardrop shot. Here's Nurkic. The rebound by the Nets. Here's Irving. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And he's terrific at finding an open man. I mean, good awareness from the floor, from the combo guard. Hard.
Lillard dishes to Nurkic. Outside, Jones. Kicks it out to McCollum. The three-pointer, no good.
They're struggling here early. 1 for 5 now. The D has them bottled up so far.
Harden has a wide-open look. No good on the triple.
And really, despite that miss, they've had a solid start offensively.
And there's McCollum. That's good on the assist by Jones.
Ooh, what body control from McCollum. This guy's just a scorer. He takes on all comers.
Harden outside. Wants to get it to Irving and does. And he gets it to go.
A really smart opening quarter for them at the offensive end. Moving, finding good shots. They're 4 for 5 from the field.
Lillard outside. Pass to McCollum. He kicks to Nurkic. From 7. Giles the pass to Nurkic. Good D by Jordan.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over.
Buries it from three-point range.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And the basket by McCollum.
You can't forget about McCollum from there, proving once again that he's not just a jump shooter.
Outside Irving. 1:33 left to play in the first. Harris outside. Back to Irving. Over McCollum. Up again. And there's Jordan putting it right back in.
One thing never changes in the NBA. Jordan will always be there among the top offensive rebounders in the league.
Now here's Lillard. No points in the game yet for him. Yep, it counts.
He's so aggressive at that end of the floor, and that's a quality all great scorers have.
Harden surveying the D. Outside Irving. Over McCollum. Again, Irving missing.
Oh, he did everything right there except hit the shot.
Fires from 18. Jordan with the rebound. Brooklyn leading by 5. For 3. And it's Irving missing. 30 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Giles. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
It's his first trip to the line. The first one falls. Some changes for Brooklyn. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Jordan. Green comes in for LaMarcus Aldridge. And it's Bruce Brown in for Harris. An almost entirely new group here for Portland. Enes Kanter's checked in for Nurkic. Anthony comes in for Jones. Norman Powell's checked in for McCollum. And it's Simons in for Damian Lillard. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
And really, Harden is even dangerous when he's looking to score. Even when the defense gets physical with him, he takes the contact, he powers through it.
15 seconds left to play here in the first. Here's Simons, guarded by Harden. Cantor, no dice on the putback jam. Gets it off. It's not going to go for him. And so it's Brooklyn, with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They've been playing some... And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And from Brooklyn guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
No question. It's been stifling thus far, preventing that offense from establishing any kind of rhythm.
We've got Green down out there with Harden. Then there's Griffin, and it's Claxton in at the 4 slot. That's the Nets 5 as we get into the second quarter. McCollum against Harden. McCollum, no good.
Not pretty. You just got to shake off a miss like that.
There's Brown with the 3. That one, no good. So the Trailblazers will take it the other way.
And drafted 42nd back in 2018 out of Miami, Bruce Brown has shown himself to be a rugged two-way guard.
Yeah, he's a second-round steal. Yeah, he competes at the defensive end of the floor, and the shooting numbers are trending in the right direction.
From beyond the arc, it's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. Here's Powell. Green with the rebound.
A little surprised he took the jump shot with nobody around him. He could have attacked the basket.
And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Greg, we have a league of many great playmakers, don't we?
Oh, there's no doubt about it. LeBron James is obvious. You know, he played point guard technically for the first time last season, but he's always been a floor general. You look at a young man like Ja Morant, and he's been on the attack since day one when he hit the league. And there's so many more of those guys that are having an impact, understanding the value of that lead guard position. It is fun to watch.
It is so fun to watch, I agree. Johnson, he's checked in for James Harden. And Enes Kanter picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Nets leading by 10. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. Brown inside, covered by Lillard.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
Lillard is phenomenal at penetrating to the bucket with his speed, athleticism, difficult to slow down.
Johnson, the pass to Griffin. Back to Johnson. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor, not even close to being a legal screen.
And he knows it too. He tried to get away with it. Sometimes you do. That time he did.
Here's Anthony. And it's Griffin with the rebound. Kanter kicks to Powell. Back to Kanter. And foul on the shot. And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
He's not using his head this quarter. He's got to get back to finding how to send his shots.
Here's Simons. He's guarded by Johnson. Nobody near Lillard. Buries the long-range jumper. Lillard's got 7 points in the game.
You better play up on Lillard at all times, especially when the pass is coming his way. You got to know he's ready to shoot once he catches it.
Outside, Green. Outside for Griffin. Powell with the steal. Here's Lillard, and Damian Lillard with the jam.
Well, Lillard is capable of getting up to slam it home. You better keep him out of the paint.
The Nets have gotten off to a rough start here in the second quarter, going just 1 for 5. Outside, Green. 1:31 left in the first half. Here's Griffin. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. And the Nets lead by 3.
Look at that. Griffin is such an incredible talent. He's made a living off finding ways to score through contact.
Down low, Anthony. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. The Trailblazers have been solid at the line so far. 4 for 4. And a new group out there on the floor for the Nets. And he sinks the second.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
1:02 left in the second quarter. Harden against Lillard. Kicks it out to Harden. 6 on the shot clock. Outside Irving. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. He's got 10.
Look, Irving rarely misses from downtown, even way outside. He's a knockdown threat.
Irving against Lillard. Anthony dishes to Cantor. Portland moving the ball around. Kicks it out to Lillard and stolen by Irving. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And Harden with the stuff.
Oh, what hustle from Harden. Just sprinting down the floor in transition, finding a great shot as a result.
Lillard against Irving. That is good. And the Nets lead is cut down now to just 5 on the basket from Damian Lillard. Now here's Harden. He has 5. Outside Irving. The kick out to Aldridge. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime, so we'll be back in just...
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Pro. Brooklyn did not hesitate to set the pace. Amped up and ready off the tip. And that does it for our...
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. We're seeing a tremendous game from Damian Lillard.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, slicing through the gaps in the defense. Getting many of his buckets in the paint.
On the court for the Trailblazers, the high-powered backcourt pair, Lillard and McCollum. Nurkic is out there with Giles, and it's Jones in at the 3 spot. Aldridge misses. Trailblazers trail by 5. Inside. Uses both hands to slam it down.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Here is Harden. On its way from Irving for 2. And that one hits back iron. And oh, here we go. McCollum's got it. The fast break chance. Pass to Giles. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Look, he's evolved as a passer over the course of his career. Get to the right spot, McCollum will find you.
And last season, Lillard doing more playmaking than prior years, a career high in assists for him.
Well, we all know that Dame can score whenever he wants to. This team is better when he's setting others up. Lillard knows that. I expect him to continue to spread the ball around.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort. And
Lillard kicks to Giles. And again, it's Portland converting.
How's that for a start? Good on all 3 attempts so far in the second half.
Harris outside. Back to Harden. To the inside, and the dunk by Aldridge.
And this is the power you like seeing from Aldridge, leaving no room for error with that flush.
2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Lillard with it. 11 points in the game. And Damian Lillard with the jam.
And once Lillard hits the ground running, he's ready to throw it down. The D has got to step in front of him to prevent that.
And here's Harden. He's got 5. Here's Aldridge. Kicks it out to Harden. Offline with his 3. For Portland, they've gone 4 for 4 from the field since the halftime break. Terrific start to the third quarter. Here's Giles. Passes to Nurkic. Lillard outside. Now Jones. Now McCollum. He has 6 over Harden. Here's Nurkic. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Nurkic has got the lead up to 1 now for the Trailblazers. And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. Here's Irving. And it's Brooklyn scoring again. Greg, if you're a small market team, how do you convince stars that you've drafted and developed to stay and re-sign?
It's a great question, Kevin. I actually think in a lot of ways it's easier today because you can be box office. You can be a superstar in a small market and have the name recognition because of the era we play in. And so I think the biggest way to keep them there is to build a championship caliber team around them. I think that is your saving grace. If you can prove to them that you can build a championship caliber team, I don't really think that there is a reason to want to leave.
It's a solid blueprint. Trailblazers have gone 5 of 7 from the field in the third quarter. Let's see if they can keep it up. Anthony's shot is off. And so Griffin will bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. Irving, good.
His teammates keep getting him the ball in his favorite spots. He's done a lot for his shooting percentage.
To the middle. A shake. It's good, and the Brooklyn lead is cut down to 1 on the bucket from Powell.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
Outside Irving. Here's Claxton. Left side Griffin. And Cantor pulls it down. Cantor's got his 5th rebound in this one. To the wing on the left. Here's Simons. Dishes it to Covington. Kicks it to Cantor. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Cantor is a single-minded scorer. Doesn't like to be denied when he's got position, even dealing with a lot of contact.
Now, here is Irving. He's got 14. He's off on that one. 3 quarters of play in a close game here. Trailblazers lead by 1. 2K. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
How about the unselfishness? Night in and night out, we see guys trying to force their own agenda. Not that time.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. A moment now to reset the lineups, brought to us by Gatorade, all fueled up here for the fourth quarter, setting the floor for the Nets. They've got Griffin. Johnson is out there with Brown, and it's Green. And folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Trailblazers leading by 3. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Timeout called, the Nets. James Harden, he's checked in for Johnson. Portland also making some changes. Nurkic checked in for Cantor. Giles comes in for Anthony. And Robert Covington subbed in for Jones. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Well, during that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Brooklyn's head coach said to the team. He said, we're too concerned with their shooters right now. We've got to close off the inside. They are gutting us. He pleaded with his guys. Come on, let's take a stand. Kevin?
Oh, not many players with a more steady hand at the free throw line than this fella.
Harden outside, and the pass to Green. Brown outside. And it's off from three-point range. Trailblazers leading by 5. McCollum with the ball. Kicks it out to Covington. Pass to Powell. And the layup's good off the glass.
And they're scoring much more efficiently here in the second half, and they've gotten that field goal percentage above 50.
Harden outside. Here's Claxton. They kick it out to Green. And again, it's the Nets missing.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Covington passes to Nurkic. Covington down low. Working on Green. Powell with it. Now Green defending. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jeff Green. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Damian Lillard's checked in for Powell. Lillard up top. He's covered by Brown. The open shot, Lillard. Trailblazers keep it alive. The shot misses.
He's done a lot of the little things to help put them in front. I mean, but his offense has not been there for him tonight.
McCollum left side. Good on the three-point shot.
He's a volume 3-point shooter. McCollum looks to take this shot often for this very reason.
Harden outside. To end the cold streak, and Harden with the stuff.
If you give him an inch of space, he's going to make you pay.
And so here's Portland. A great 4th quarter, just giving up 2 points. Lillard outside. It's McCollum on the wing.
That's size winning out. I mean, he needed every single inch to haul in that one.
Here's Green. Brown trying to free himself up. Claxton. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Robert Covington picks one up.
At the line for your Nets, Claxton. At the line for
He gets the first. That narrows the gap to 7. And the Nets making a change here. Irving's checked in. Cantor's checked in for the Trailblazers. Anthony comes in for Harry Giles.
The lead's not looking as comfortable after those free throws. Nice job.
Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Lillard attacking. Got it. Number 7 on the night. 7 for 11 from the floor.
Love seeing Lillard working in close. I mean, he has the skills to convert at a high rate.
Lillard against Harden. And the jam by Harden.
When the game is up in the air, Harden delivers. Easy to understand why he is seen as one of the best players in the league.
McCollum dishes to Lillard. To the paint. Here's Cantor. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. And the Trailblazers lead by 8.
I like to see this. Lillard patient, reading the D. He finds the open man.
Outside Irving. Good for basket number 7 tonight on a not so unlucky 13 shots.
Come on, Irving is a terrific clutch shooter. He welcomes any chance he can to sink these type of shots.
Here's Lillard. There's the dish to McCollum. And some nice ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Back to Lillard from the arc. Not going to go that time. And so Griffin will bring it up for Brooklyn. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Count it!
Coming alive down the stretch. I like how Griffin commands the ball when the game is on the line.
Cantor finds McCollum. Anthony on the wing. Lillard outside. Pass to McCollum. Back to Lillard. And so the big win by Portland in a tight game. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll do it for The lights of downtown reflect. We are.
Hey, Kevin, thanks for.
And David, he is just getting started. Great stuff. Thanks as always. Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Lopez in at the 5 spot. And for Portland, Robert Covington out there with Derek Jones. Then there's Yusuf Nurkic. Then it's Damian Lillard. And it's Simons in at the 2.
That's a nice shot from Damian Lillard. He feels like he can drain it just about anywhere and appreciates the fact that he's got that kind of range.
Now here is Holiday. Double team on Holiday from 12 feet out. And it's Lopez. That time on the assist by Holiday.
Well, an outstanding floor general right there. Holiday has switched between point guard and off guard, and a great feel for when guys are open.
Here's Lillard. Passes it to Simons. Here's Lillard. Back to Nurkic. Lillard finds Nurkic. Now Lillard, 17-foot shot on the way. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim.
Consistent and accurate from that particular spot on the floor. The offense kind of predicts those shots. Lillard's got a good eye for the mid-range.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Well, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
This is his first free throw of the game. That's good from Brook Lopez. Both free throws good from Lopez.
Well, a big fella with the ability and confidence at the free throw line is something that every team wants. Don't have to make those late substitutions. Keep your big guys on the floor.
Now, here's Lillard. He's got 5. Score it. His third straight basket in 3 tries.
Always an appreciation for Lillard and his build, just how rugged he is, along with that fearlessness.
And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. Here's Holiday. Lays it up off the glass.
Such a smart offensive play right there. When Holiday sees that chance open up right there, he's all over.
Now Lillard. He's got 7. The 17-footer. Pass to Simons. Fires from deep. And the Trailblazers another 3.
Nurkic getting more and more comfortable at finding the open men on this team.
Holiday, the pass to DiVincenzo. He kicks it to Giannis. And the dunk by Giannis.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Pass to Simons. Jones with it. Just 5 on the clock. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. I'm sure you've got a list, Greg, of players you've visited with over the years who you really enjoy spending some time with and talking to.
I mean, there's so many, Kevin. A couple guys, and there is a little bias as a point guard, but Damian Lillard and Steph Curry and Chris Paul are 3 guys that, you know, I enjoy sitting down and talking shop with. Giannis, you know, witnessing his journey to greatness, all the while he remains humble and really appreciates his position. So several of these guys, I'm also not just an analyst partner, but a fan and a big fan of theirs.
You are a fan indeed. Now here's Powell. The pass to Cannon. McCollum deciding where to go with it. And here's Anthony for 3. And it's Connaughton with the rebound. Bucks trail by 4. To the inside. And down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist.
This can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
McCollum fires from way outside, from beyond the arc, and then some.
Yeah, that one seemed to be just outside the building. McCollum showing off his deep range.
And McCollum on the floor, all business. Off the court, he's a very outspoken player, very colorful guy. And Greg, you were saying you see a future in media for him when he stops playing.
No doubt about it, Kevin. I mean, McCollum spoke up quickly about the seriousness of the virus when they were playing. He's very knowledgeable and shares what's on his mind. A media position after he's done playing is a very real possibility if he chooses to.
Now here's Powell. After the miss from Bobby Portis. The drive by Cantor. To the left side wing. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Here's Portis. Pass to Connaughton. Lets the 3 fly. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Pass to McCollum. The 3. And the Trailblazers another 3.
Well, the coach has confidence in CJ taking that shot, and so CJ has confidence in making it.
And So it's Portland holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. They've done a lot of great work from long range. Right back after this break. Earlier on, we ran into Bobby Portis.
I think the underdog story, started when I was...
And Greg, playing with a chip on his shoulder, has served Portis well.
Some guys try to block out the haters. Portis uses it as fuel to keep achieving more.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And looking at what we've seen so far from the Trailblazers guys, what do you think?
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
They couldn't ask for a better one right now. Just a complete rhythm by all the guys who got some minutes. Wonderful start.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor. All fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. On the floor for Portland, they've got Anthony. Giles is out there with Ennis Cantor. Then there's Norman Powell. And it's McCollum in at the 1. Forbes. Here's Portis. The shot, no good. Now the Trailblazers take it the other way. Now here's Powell. Guarded closely. Got a piece of it. And so the ball's out of bounds. Powell touched it last. Antetokounmpo's checked in for Milwaukee. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Here is Forbes. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Pass to Connaughton. Just 5 to shoot. And the Bucks miss again.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
Kicks it out to McCollum. Pushing it up. Here's Antetokounmpo, and Antetokounmpo slams it in.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
Execution with pace. That's a bad turnover that simply was telegraphed.
Bucks trail by 6. Here is Forbes. Outside Portis. Over McCollum. Portis, the pass to Connaughton. Here's Forbes. No good from outside. Portland leading by 6. The half-court bomb falls off target. Dishes it to Antetokounmpo. There's the pass to Caruch. Portis in the post. He is guarded by McCollum. And a great move by Portis. Portis has got 4 points this quarter.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Now about 3 minutes gone in this second quarter of basketball. McCollum right side. Outside Anthony. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Bucks trail by 4. The kick out to Antetokounmpo. And a miss there on the triple. For Portland, they've drawn 1 of 6 from the field in the second quarter. It's been a rough period so far. Giles, the pass to McCollum. Three-pointer. And the basket for the 4th time from the field. He's a healthy 4 for 6.
Man, he is in the zone right now on offense, guys, building off that efficient first quarter.
Here is Forbes. He is guarded by McCollum. Portis can't get it to go.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
A baseline J, and it's off the back rim. No good.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter.
The kick out to Antetokounmpo. Portis, the pass to Connaughton. 5 to shoot. Back to Portis. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. Portis has got 6.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
McCollum outside. 32 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Portis brings the double team. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. So Portland ends up going with the new group. Bucks trail by 5. We've got 22 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Now here's Covington. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Here's Lillard. Nurkic. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Such a big body down there. Nurkic battling.
And so we conclude the first half. All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good to see you back. Dame Lillard, a player who's improved every year he's been in the league. Guys. And
if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. C.J. McCollum really making a difference here.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half. Just taking what he can get from the defense.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half and wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
And on the floor for Mike Budenholzer starting the second half. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday, and it's Middleton in at the small forward position. Portland with the ball after the basket by Milwaukee. Lillard dishes to Nurkic. Jones against Middleton. Kicks it out to Jones. And Jones slams it home.
Man, he sure can get off the floor.
He one of the best in the business, absolutely. And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Lillard against Holiday. An easy 2 points on the layup. Greg, in New York, you obviously played in a number of championship contending teams. What do the Knicks have to do to get back to that feel, that kind of team?
Well, listen, it starts with stability across the board, but mainly that means at the top. And you got to give this new front office, this new regime, an opportunity. I think they got some good young pieces, but title contenders are not in a constant state of flux right now. They've got to take their baby steps here and start moving in the right direction.
Like you say, it does begin in the front office. Okay, time now for an injury report.
Hey, Kevin, I spoke with the head athletic trainer for the Bucks. He said it appears to be a moderate wrist sprain. They're going to keep him off the court for the time being, and they don't rule out the possibility they'll have to miss a few more games as a result. Kevin?
Good information, David. He's certainly been on our minds. Now, at least, Greg, we have a little more clarity.
Yeah, now they have the information they need to take the best course of action.
Everybody wishing the best for him. We all know how badly he wants to be out there playing alongside his teammates and competing.
Now here's Lillard following the miss by Giannis. Lillard, the pass to Nurkic. Back to Lillard. And here's Giannis. He'll bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. 8-point game.
Yeah, good job to take.
And it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the officials.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and Involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
And Portland making a change here. Little's checked in.
But you got quicks, you got instincts, and you got aggression. Damian Lillard capable of taking over just about any time he wants.
Here's Holiday, and Holiday throws it down.
And your point guard's got to be the catalyst. Great job getting to the 10.
Well, Greg, he knows when they need a lift.
Did you see how much air he had under him? Wow.
Lillard dishes to Nurkic. Outside, Covington. Kicks to Lillard. Nurkic with it. Covington wide open. He fires. Off target from outside. Antetokounmpo with the ball. Lillard picks him up. Got that one up quick. Antetokounmpo's got 6.
A little quickness from Antetokounmpo there, blows right past the D.
It's Covington on the wing. And out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession. A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. Bucks trail by 7. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Passes it to Forbes. Portis in the post. He's against Cantor. Nice shot by Portis.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Got to fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Pulls up, high post, and the basket by McCollum. 13 points in the game.
Such a good player on the in-between game, weaving behind bodies to find some space, and CJ cashes in.
Here is Forbes, guarded by Powell. And Forbes kicks to Portis. Knocked loose. And here we go with Giles, running it up the court. Can't hit from the elbow. Bucks trail by 7.
Yeah, take your time. You don't give them another possession.
Yeah, hopefully that's what they'll do here. It's what most teams try to execute at this time in the game.
And he might be small for a center, but boy, can he jump out of the building.
And here is Powell. Outside Anthony. With 1 on the clock, and it's good on the way in. Anthony's got his first points in this one. And we've reached the end of the third. Trailblazers lead by 7. From Portland, we're back in a moment. Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Trailblazers leading by 7. We've got Damian Lillard. Jones is out there with Anthony. Then it's Enes Kanter, and it's Powell in at the 2 spot. That's the group on the floor for Portland. Caruch grabs the board. The Bucks shooting at 50% in a decent groove. Nwora, the pass to Caruch. And he dunks it down.
A power flush with a long hang on the rim at the end of that.
That could be a catalyst for him. It really could. Outside Anthony. And there's the feed to Kanter. Pass to Powell. And some nice ball movement here by the Trailblazers. And it's Lillard missing.
Well, if he wants to make the defense work, he's got to start knocking down the threes. Only one so far in this game for him, and none since halftime.
No good from Connaughton.
Not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
Kanter, and he banks in the layup. And the Trailblazers lead by 7.
This is the thing about Kanter. He has the size to muscle through contact and the good touch to boot.
Pass to Nwora. Lillard with the rebound. And so Lillard will bring it up for the Portland Trail Blazers. They've led by as many as 11 points. Jones dishes to Carmelo. Lillard outside. He kicks to Powell. Pulls it up. It's rebounded by Portis. Bucks trail by 7. Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure. Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam for the Trailblazers. Nurkic checked in for Enes Kanter. Robert Covington comes in for Carmelo Anthony. And it's C.J. McCollum in for Powell. Antetokounmpo's checked in for the Bucks. Portland leading by 4. And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Here's Lillard. Nurkic trying to get open. Lillard with the bucket.
Yeah, Lillard aggressive in this game so far. Awesome at finding different ways to attack close to the rim.
Here is Forbes. Covered by Lillard. Makes it off the glass.
Yeah, that's careless defense, though. I mean, he's one player you could ill afford to let run free. He just loves to be a money player in the fourth quarter. You're not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Little. He's checked in for Portland. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation.
Yeah, keep thinking that he can't shoot it from there, and he'll prove you wrong. Lillard lofts one of those high-arching bombs.
Holiday looking over the floor. He feeds it to Middleton. Shoots over Lillard. It'll go. The Portland lead is cut down now to just 5 on the basket for Middleton.
Chris Middleton has been waiting for moments like that.
Now Lillard. Now the pass to Nurkic. McCollum outside. Kicks it out to Covington. Clock at 4. Lillard attacking, and it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. Bucks trail by 5. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Lopez left side. And the rebound by Nurkic. Nurkic has got 4 rebounds in this game. Little passes to Covington. Lillard against Holiday. And Lillard kicks to Little. Feeds it to Nurkic. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Trailblazers lead by 7.
At 280 pounds, I think Nurkic is well within his means to score past contact.
Holiday, the pass to DiVincenzo. Takes it down to Middleton. The 3. And it's Portland with the rebound. This game looks like they've got it just about wrapped up.
Yeah, just got to work that clock and take care of the ball.
Little passes to Nurkic. And there's Little. That's good on the assist by Nurkic. And it's a 9-point Trailblazer lead.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
The shot by Middleton, wide open. And it's Brook Lopez with the foul. That's his first foul. There's 21 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Well, this one is winding down now. Portland can watch the clock run out. McCollum kicks to Anthony. Back to McCollum. Here's Kanter. It falls.
This arena was rocking throughout the night. You could really feel the energy.